I said quietly. Do exactly what I told you, whatever it costs, whatever it takes, and fast. I'll pay anything. I took a deep breath, steadied myself, and emphasized again, no one else can know about this. The private investigator quoted an astronomical price. He didn't hesitate. For my daughter, this money's nothing. After hanging up, I drove away from the school back to the company. 2 hours later, Shujin's call came in. He sounded frantic. The phone rang nonstop, but I didn't answer. Then came a flood of text messages. Duoduo's dad, something's happened. Duoduo jumped off the building. Get to the school now! Messages kept flooding in, but I showed no emotion. I even turned off my phone. Leisurely sat in the company lounge and watched a movie. Half an hour later, the movie ended. I turned on my phone. The internet had exploded. Every platform and social media site was full of people cursing me out. In the live stream, Shujian stood at the school gate with red eyes, tearfully accusing me. As he spoke, he played a video. In the video, Duoduo was sobbing, her voice shaking. I don't want to go home. Daddy hits me every day. Shujian's narrative combined with this video quickly whipped up public outrage. The comments were nothing but insults aimed at me. Next scene, Zhou Jing crying in anguish. He never treated us like human beings. He's sexist, just because Duoduo's a girl. I never thought it would come to this. Every detail matched my past life almost exactly. But this time, watching these scenes, I felt absolutely nothing. I smiled slightly, pocketed my phone, and drove to the school. By the time I arrived, the scene was completely mobbed. The angry crowd and their theatrical performances struck me as utterly ridiculous. I smirked slightly. The show's finally starting. Before I even made it to the elementary school entrance, my father's call came through in a panic. Lin Chuan, what happened? Why did Duoduo jump? Then I heard my mother's choked voice. Why would Zhou Jing say those things? Lin Chuan, you're not that kind of person. Duoduo's so sweet. In my past life, everyone treated me like a monster. Even prisoners beat me up because of my charges. But through it all, only my parents believed in me, defended me, spent everything on appeals. Yet their loyalty was seen as complicity. They faced endless online harassment and were eventually driven to their deaths. Remembering my parents' fate in that life, I clenched my fists tight, forcing down my emotions, and said calmly, Mom, Dad, don't worry, I'll handle this. Listen to me. Don't leave the house and don't get involved. Soon, you'll understand what's really going on. The second I hung up, a rock hit my head. Blood dripped down my eyelashes. I wiped the blood with my sleeve and looked up. A street vendor was glaring at me, her face full of anger and disgust. She yelled, I know you! You're that monster who killed his own daughter! Everyone around turned to look at me, their stares full of contempt and hatred. I ignored them and walked into the school. The crowd had the scene completely blocked off. In the center, Shujian stood in front of cameras, dramatically describing what a sweet, obedient child Duoduo was. What kind of suffering would drive such an innocent child to make this choice? I can't even imagine how a father could do this to his own daughter. The crowd nodded in agreement, many angrily condemning me. Then Zhou Jing burst through the crowd, shouting at me, Lin Chuan, what did you do to Duoduo? She's only 5 years old. No matter how much I begged you, pleaded with you. Why were you still so cruel to her? This morning you insisted on taking her to school. I thought you'd finally changed, but you just pushed her over the edge. She was extremely emotional. Zhou Jing's words instantly stoked the crowd's fury even more. Accusations came from all directions. Some people were even cracking their knuckles, looking like they wanted to beat me up. I looked around at all those angry faces, but inside, I just found it laughable.